In the United States, all schooling, from lower to higher education, are required to prove students are learning what educators or instructors are teaching. These so-called proving methods are referred to as assessments or tests, and they come in a variety of forms. In this lecture, we will discuss the types of assessments used in many of the college classrooms around the United States, and what instructors and students can gain from such testing strategies. In general, educational assessment is the process of documenting knowledge, skills, attitudes, and beliefs. Classroom tests identify students' strengths and weaknesses, determine how these develop over time, and in some forms of assessment can affect your initial placement in school. Ultimately, the goal of assessment is to improve student learning, and information gained from these tests can help to increase the effectiveness of a course or program in which the testing is taking place. What does this mean to you as a student? Well, in using various testing methods, teachers can gain useful feedback or responses on what, how much, and how well you, as a student, are learning. Instructors can use this information to focus their teaching to help make your learning more efficient and effective. There are a variety of assessment methods instructors can use, but depending on the school and its educational philosophy, basically what the school or school district believes is the best teaching and testing practices, these methods may already be in place, giving teachers little or no choice in the type of assessment they choose to use in their own classroom. Have you ever sat during a test and wondered, why are they testing you on this? You as students often find themselves wondering about this question. But faculty who do have the flexibility and knowledge of the variety of assessment strategies available out there will combine testing methods which best assess your learning and their teaching. There are many forms of testing in the U.S. There are the norm reference tests, which is used to compare a student's performance against a group of other students in the same grade and of the same age. This is what we call a standardized test. An example would be an SAT test, which we discussed in the video on U.S. educational norms. As mentioned before, this test usually is given during the last year of high school and is used for college admission. Then there are the criterion reference tests, which is another standardized test in which a student's performance is measured against some standard, such as a task you are expected to do. An example of this type of test could be an end-of-chapter test or even a driver's license test. Then comes the survey, which provides a general overview of a student's understanding and word knowledge, such as an interest or learning style survey. There are then formal tests, which may be considered as standardized as well. These are to be given according to a certain set of circumstances, such as time limits or directions that must be followed exactly. Again, the SAT test would be considered as a formal type of test. Then, on the other hand, there are informal tests, which do not have a standard set of directions. These are very flexible and are usually created directly by the instructor based on course content or topics. These types of tests could be a chapter quiz or topic review game. Then there are summative and formative tests. Summative assessment methods test what you have learned. An example would be a final exam, while formative methods assesses your understanding of the materials as it is being taught and is given throughout the semester. This type of assessment best guides and informs your instruction and learning. Examples of this type of assessment would be ongoing quizzes, homework assignments, and exercises. As you can see, there is a wealth of assessment methods used in U.S. schools. How do teachers choose which one to use? Well, if not already depicted or instructed by the college, faculty can choose a method which best effectively assesses the objectives of the course, or what the course is designed to teach you. Faculty in the U.S. can adopt a variety of assessment strategies to test your ability to think, make judgments, solve problems, develop plans, perform, demonstrate, manage, and communicate. Many of these methods include writing essays, commenting on articles, doing group work, creating projects, doing a presentation, having single and whole group discussions, doing a research paper, creating a poster, and doing case studies. These formative methods of assessment, combined with summative type testing strategies such as quizzes, midterms, and finals, can help faculty better understand and promote learning and increase their ability to help you as a student become more effective, self-assessing, and self-directed learner. Assessments are used to empower both the teacher and student to improve the quality of learning.